Alright, well, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Iceman Third ID. Your co-host is Flurb today. Say hi to everybody, Flurb.
Hello, hello.
Alright, so something that I've never seen done before by any YouTubers is taking all the stats for all the tractors and figure out what's the best tractor. By the numbers, by the math, by the numbers. And so that's what I did. I did the math by the numbers, and here are your winners for best tractors. In each category, I've got a couple of categories. I've got daily maintenance costs. I've got horsepower, top speed, which I didn't really do top speed because top speed is kind of I mean there's only like 3 or 4 speeds that tractors get up to, and generally as you go up the scale of price they get faster. I mean that's just all there is to it. And then you've got liters per cost, and all this stuff is per cost. So I use the cost, the MSRP, the retail price, suggested retail price for the tractor as my base for gauging how good these stats were. Right. So the daily maintenance cost would be, well, daily maintenance as opposed to the cost of the vehicle. So how many times would I have to pay the daily maintenance to make the cost of the vehicle? So without further ado, Flurb's going to bring my first tractor around. It's the Hurleyman H488. It wins hands down the best horsepower efficiency. So you get more horsepower per dollar with the Hurleyman 488 right here. And as he comes around, you're gonna see it. There he is. Take a right, Flurb.
Oh man, you
No, on the
take a
sidewalk.
right.
On the sidewalk, doofus. Yeah,
I'm not
like right.
driving on the sidewalk. You get arrested for driving on the sidewalk around here, man.
See, this is why we have rehearsal. See, there's the Hurleyman for you. But the reason why the Hurleyman gets this award is because it's the most horrible. It's an absolute loser in the category of daily maintenance. Like the daily maintenance for the cost of the vehicle is the worst in the entire game. So you get more horsepower for the cost, but you also have the daily maintenance for the cost too to go along with it. All right, so the next one is going to be the Fendt 300 Vario. This tractor has got the best maintenance cost per cost of the vehicle per MSRP. Right. This has got $100. It costs 111,000. It costs $100 per day to keep it up. It's got the bar none the best maintenance cost. However, it also has bar none the worst horsepower per dollar. So it's kind of the exact opposite of the Hurleyman H488 in that regard. It's what you're not getting in horsepower, you're getting in maintenance costs. Whereas with the Hurleyman, what you're not getting in maintenance costs, you're getting in horsepower. So there you go. It's a trade-off between those two. That's the worst and the best of both worlds for both those tractors. All right. So next is the cased quad track. This is one of the final tractors that you can purchase in the game. It costs $412,000, and this wins the category of fuel capacity for the price because it holds 1,880 liters of fuel. Nothing much really else to say about that. It goes 24 miles per hour. It's got 525 horsepower. Everything else about it is pretty average, but the
It can move other tractors.
yeah. It can move other tractors. All right, let's talk about the couple of average tractors that I've got. I tried to pick a couple of tractors that were mid-range in all their stats. Okay, this is the Valtra N series. It's got good stats all the way around the board. It's 119,000. It's got 315 liter capacity. It goes 31 miles per hour. It's got 145 horsepower, and it's only got a $170 per day maintenance cost. All around the board, very good tractor. All right.
What? It can't move other tractors.
Well, not that tractor. It's not going to move that tractor, I guarantee you that. So the next tractor that he's going to bring around is the Fendt 900 Vario. This this tractor is another average tractor, but it's a little bit higher up on the food chain, right? It's got 300 horsepower. Its maintenance costs are $320 a day, which is actually for the cost of this tractor, which is $227,000. That's not a bad maintenance day per day cost, because this is what is it, seventh from the top of the list as far as tractors that you can buy. So that's really not bad. It goes 37 miles per hour, so you're going to get around pretty quick, and it's got a 600 liter gas tank. So there is that. Now there's 3 tractors, and you can leave those there, Flare, but I'm just going to walk over there. These 3 tractors, okay, these are statistically the same tractor. These 3 tractors right here, I'll read them off to you. Okay, the first one is going to be the Steyr Terrace CVT. Second one is the New Holland T7 heavy duty, and the next one is the Case Optum CBX. These are statistically the exact same tractor in all regards.
These like in the stock cars, then, right? Because they're the same.
Right. The only thing that's different about these 3 tractors, they all go 31 miles per hour. They all have 630 liter fuel capacity. They all have 288 horsepower. The only thing that's different is the purchasing cost versus the maintenance cost, right? Now, they start at $226,000, which would be their Steyr, all the way up to $234,000, which would be your Case. Now, to me, right, now with the Case, you've got the more you pay for the tractor, the lower your maintenance cost. But the difference is only $20, right? And it's an $8,000 difference in tractors. Well, if you take $8,000, divide it by 20, which is your maintenance cost, which you're going to pay in difference every day between the tractors, you might as well just get the cheap one, because you're going to have that cheap one for 400 days by the time you've made it cost just as much as the expensive one. So you're not really saving any money by buying the expensive one unless you keep it for over 400 days. So it doesn't make any sense. I would say get whatever tractor you want with these 3, because it doesn't make that big of a difference. I just wanted to let you know that all 3 of these tractors are the exact same tractor. So yeah, there's the worst and the best. For the most part, the best out of all the tractors in the game. There's 38 tractors in the game. I looked through every single one of them, did all the stats and everything. Thank you to Flurb for messing up all my tractors. I appreciate that, Flurb.
I'm putting them back, all right?
I know.
Because I know you're going to get freaky about it.
He's been a great co-host. At one point, I had
should have seen how they were all parked.
Oh,
he
yeah.
He needed a valet.
At one point, I owned every tractor in the game, and they're all parked here. But much to my chagrin, apparently there is a tractor limit that you can have. So when I went to go buy every harvester in the game, and only let me buy 2 harvesters, and then they said, "Oh, you don't have any more room for any more tractors." I was like, "Oh man!" So I had to sell them, and I just kept the important ones, which is these right here. Anyway, like, favorite, share, subscribe. Thank you to Sunshine for making this video possible, and thank you to my 37 subscribers, whatever I have right now. And I hope
21 you have left.
Yeah.
As I valet your tractors.
Thanks for watching, guys.